will be arbitrating the game between Tripura and Sainik School. It's going to be the two captains just ready, all set for the toss. Agastya Thapa leading the side for Sainik School, wherein John Jamatia leading the side for Tripura. We'll quickly try and introduce you to the playing 11 of the sides. This is probably the biggest stage that you can come across. When you're learning football, these are your incipient days in football, like kind of a stepping stone towards that momentous dream that starts taking shape. Once you are here in the Subroto Cup, it's going to be me, Rohit Ganguly, who will be taking you through this 70 minutes of pulsating action, swiveling from one end to the other. A few last minute strategies being hatched, a few last words being thrown around just to ensure that both the teams are right up to the task. Now, once again, when you take the yard for those 70 minutes, ideally all those lines, every other worry in the world, it kind of evaporates, it kind of fizzles away in thin air. All you think about is getting your school, getting your boat to the top, and at the same time, rub shoulders with future legends of the country. Just to give you a hint of the teams, the team that will be attacking on your frame from the right to left in their blue and whites are Tripura, wherein the team that will be attacking on your frame from the left to the right in black is Sainik School. And we are almost about to begin. This is going to be a 35-minute half, so 70 minutes encounter with 10 minutes breather. However, that doesn't dampen the kind of firepower that these teams bring into the contest. The referee quickly monitoring the last rituals, having a regimented eye on his watch. This was last few seconds of waiting with bated breath. As we all know, that Subroto Cup has been one of those platforms that young kids who have embraced football have always dreamt of participating in. It's a moment of pride, particularly when you're leading your side or you're donning your team's jersey. What matters is that you're donning it with pride, and at the same time, it somewhat allows you to get into the groove. Well, I believe there's a last minute hold up just to ensure that the runaway is silken smooth and cleared of any possible impediments that can later come in the game. And I believe that nod has come, the referee all set, so are the players, and so are we. Excitement boiling through. I believe there still needs to be a bit more hold up. And off we go. We are underway at the TEJAS camp, New Delhi, and it is Sainik School who gets us underway. However, the ball's fallen straight at the feet of Tripura there. And they start the game with small, short, crisp passes. Passes it on to the right. Now playing it amongst themselves, quite a broadened defensive line here by Tripura. Now passes it on to the far left. Bojan Bhill, a trying to outnumber those three defenders marking him. Eventually won't be successful there. Again, at times when you're coming down the left wing, what usually happens is you actually come up with a couple of players who will have to penetrate those gaps that are being created. But given the fact that these are young kids still learning the ropes, it is obvious that they'll need some time to get well versed. That is a long ball attempted, however, beyond the reach of any of the players of Sainik School who could have actually put in some attack. It looks that Tripura at the moment, they are going forward nice and fine. A loud appeal was made and a free kick has been given. In all likelihood, I believe there was a bit of handball involved because the ball was bobbling up slightly. It was very quickly pointed out there by the player stationed at the far, closer to the edge of the box. This is a good juncture to have a free kick from. Somewhat of a chance for Tripura to try and probe the defensive depth of Sainik School. It's the captain himself, John Jamatia, bracing for the free kick, wherein the wall of Sainik School also bracing for impact. And there comes the free kick. Wonderful free kick. An absolute screamer to kickstart proceedings in the under-17 boys group or category of the 62nd edition Subroto Cup. Tripura has taken a lead from the feet of their captain, John Jamatia, who's powered home an absolute pile driver. A class apart. Look at that free kick, swerving away from the opposition goalkeeper, Lal Nunpuya, and then gets deposited into the back of the net. It's just 2 minutes on the clock, wherein Tripura has drawn first blood already. This is a sensational start for them. And now for the men in black, they will need a lot more composure, a lot more belief in themselves, because when that early goal comes into the frame, it starts leaving you thinking that are you doing things right? Or why did that crack? Why did the chink in your defensive armor open up? A lot of thoughts start running wild in your brain, but at the moment, ideally you need to remember that for an opposition, they are the most vulnerable when they score, because they are still carried away by the momentum, they are still spirited away by the kind of firepower that they have. And Sainik School comes all the way from the left, however, slightly heavy touch there, goes out of the way. And they are talking about the mental nitty-gritties, the nuances that somewhat define the game. One needs to understand that ideally when a team scores, the impetus, the momentum, that's very predominant in their excellence. For the next 5 minutes, they'll be attacking on all cylinders. Unless it's kind of a David versus Goliath battle where the foregone conclusion was somewhat being predicted by everyone. If it's more of an equal, even if it's a 60-40 battle, a team that scores, they will keep on knocking around the doors. So eventually what happens in the process is the defense that's supposed to be deep-rooted as well starts converting into a high-line defensive category. That is when, well, that's another howler. This could have been another problem, another sequence of woe altogether for Sainik School. Their defense right now feels pretty vacant out here, and Tripura has sensed the fragility. They want to knock on the doors, like the way they have barged it open. And they get another in their name, because the second goal here can almost kill the game. That's another long ball. Decent work there by the goalkeeper of Sainik School. Lal Nunpuya rushes out of his line and earns a steam of free kick. While he was trying to collect the ball, there was a bit of a collision there that somewhat knocked him out. But he's back on his feet, and that's what you'd like to see. 5 minutes already. Nice shot pass and pin balls amongst the players. A wonderful swivel there. Chips it forward. This can be another opportunity. There's a player waiting at the far left. Keeps it under control. Sainik School hasn't got any kind of counters right now. It's all Tripura calling the shots. Now from the far right, there comes the cross, kind of a flattened cross. And that's traded away for the throw in there. Sainik School needs to be slightly more alert. Ideally, what feels like at the moment is that their defense is having problem communicating between themselves. Now, ideally, that communication, the chemistry is very, very crucial. The coach of Tripura, Shushanta Dev Verma. And there comes the throw. There comes goal number 2 as well. It all happened in a flash. And the Sainik School has once again been left undone. That is because their defense somewhat evaporated altogether. And Tripura, known for their prolific firepower, they will not take any prisoners. They are ruthless. And that ruthlessness is materializing in their game as well. The coach looking on with keen eyes. It was a long throw, one of the weapons used in modern football, wherein it's kind of an attempt to muddle up your opposition, to somewhat leave them jumbled with thoughts that barely run loud in your head. And when these throws come, you need to be very careful about your positions, about how your players are well stationed. The coach of Sainik School, C. Jemu, he will definitely have a keen eye on the proceedings, because this is just the start of the tournament. There will be a lot of matches coming up. Another opportunity here for Tripura. They're just trying to steer past 1, 2, 3 defenders in fact. And now a lovely ball onto the far right. Another potential cross can come in. The flag's gone up, however. This is a sensational start for Tripura. Just the kind of start that they would have wanted. Remember, this is the 35-minute half, so the quicker you score, the better for you, because you carry momentum into the second half. And it is Adhin who scored that goal. Adhin Jamatia. John opened the scoring for Tripura, and eventually it's Adhin who doubled their lead, gave them some breathing space. That is the kind of impact that you'll really like to have. Into the business straight away. And given the fact that this is a long haul tournament, then the upcoming 9 days will be buzzing with high octane football encounters. Footballers putting themselves on the line, squeezing their hearts and souls out, making their blood and sweat come together. That is what you expect from footballers. These young kids, they are learning the ropes for sure. But that doesn't mean there's any dearth of commitment, there's any paucity of belief in themselves. They believe that they can do it far better. And they can obviously rub shoulders with their seniors as well. That's another lovely ball, played it to the far left. And Sainik School trying to latch onto it. Can they make good sense? However, the ball goes out of play. And that should be throw-in, is it? It's a corner, rather. Not really, it's a free kick, to be honest. Apologies for the same. As we near the 10th minute mark of this fixture, Tripura floats it into the mix. Opportunity. In fact, it was Sainik School, not Tripura, rather. However, the ball's got lost in traffic. And now Tripura can come forward. In fact, they will clear their lines. And the linesman has to believe that the final touch came off the player of Sainik School. So sadly for them, Tripura, or in fact sadly for them, the throw-in has gone Tripura's way. Now Tripura coming all the way from the left. That's a lovely chip forward. There they come knocking on the doors from the left. Keeping the ball under control. Wonderful dribble there. Sends it towards the far post. It's just that the player stationed out there couldn't latch onto it. The Sainik School defense is in utter disarray. They are in a vortex of entropy altogether. They will need someone to lead their lines at the moment. particularly the likes of Lal Nunpuya, when the entire defense somewhat falls in shambles. It has to be your goalkeeper. That's a poor giveaway. Opportunity for Tripura to make it 3-0, looking for shooting space. Not given. Atonement for their sins, reparation altogether from Sainik School. Gave the ball away way too cheaply. There were acres of space for Tripura to try and unload an effort at the goal. However, thankfully for them, it was not to be. Now shorter passes. There comes the cross once again from Tripura. However, Lalnan Puya, he was quick to react and had come out of his line to collect the ball comfortably. Yes, as we talked about, they will need a leader here, because ideally when your defense starts crumbling, wobbling altogether, you will need someone who can become that beacon of hope, who can start knitting the entire defensive forces together. Make them believe that it's all right, you've conceded a couple of goals. It's a matter of moments before you can turn things around. It's a matter of that one goal that will get your belief back in the game. So let's come together as a unit. Let's start doing the small things right. It is not necessary that you need to talk about what Messi and Ronaldo and Benzema and whoever the heroes were or the heroes are. I mean, what they do. It's about yourself. It's about you as a team coming together. So, ideally, the first step that you should be doing is that you take those small passes, you take the small steps, right? You create those short passes, you play it amongst yourselves. You know where your players are. That's the first step. Once that starts coming together, then you need to come together as a unit. You need to start driving forward, because ideally when you start driving forward, what happens is that allows the kind of leeway that you are looking forward to score. So these are the two basic things that you need to do right when you're trailing by a couple of goals, particularly at this stage. Because see, for these young kids, these are building blocks. So ideally, when you throw those building blocks, initially they will wobble. They will have their own shares of crevices that will need to be plugged. And given the fact that they will need to be plugged, you will have to understand that things like these will happen, things like these will keep on coming to you. It's just that how you build yourself, because again, we'll get to that part. There was a lovely pass towards the far left. It just fizzled away because there wasn't anyone altogether from Tripura to latch on. And yeah, talking about the building blocks, now we all know that sports probably and football itself is also an amazing teacher. It will teach you more about life than what? Than the other teachers maybe, or let's say, I mean, with all due respect to teachers, of course they do an amazing job. But sports as an overall, it teaches you a lot about life. Coming together, doing the teamwork, not giving up, remaining in the game till that final whistle is blown, getting yourselves disciplined. That is what sports is all about. It also helps you to believe in yourself, be confident about yourself. Nonetheless, short passes between Tripura getting back to the game. And after those two goals, at the moment, they are happy to just sit back and build. That eludes the player. Wanted to leap up to that. A nice run here, just trying to crack open the gates. That's a fine piece of work, keeps on dribbling. And eventually, a timely dive there allows the Scenic School defender to keep the ball away, keep the ball out of play here. That is exactly what you would expect from your teams. And now Tripura still trying to make those inroads from the right. And I reckon it's going to be a corner here. Yes, it is going to be a corner. We're not exactly sure whether it's going to be a corner or not. Yes, it is going to be a corner. And it floats in. Not really the best of corners, but still trouble could have brewed. It could have been some serious problem altogether for Sainik School here. They had to be slightly careful because the corner actually fell at the feet in the stride of Tripura. However, they were not really able to put it away. And Tripura still keeps on knocking on the doors. That's the kind of hunger that they come with, and this is the kind of passion that you'll also like to see amongst these young kids. They're really taking the game quite a few notches up on the higher side. Now towards the far left for Tripura. Chakma on the ball. Chakma plays it further in front. Ojan on the ball, the referee blows the whistle. Free kick goes Tripura's way there. Yeah, that clearly was a pull from the back. Again, it's understandable the player is trying to make a clean slate for himself. That, come on, I didn't do anything. He just tipped. Well, it's understandable. Football is a body contact game, but when these kind of contacts, they slightly go on the higher side, things can lead to some kind of errors there. And a long ball chipped on towards into the stride of the goalkeeper. Easy pickings there for Lalnan Kuya, who's been beaten twice in the morning. And Sainik School was just hoping that maybe and just maybe something can be brewed on the horizon. They are coming close, yes. It looks that it's going to be the corner for Sainik School. Is it? No, it's going to be a throw. Vallan Zara on the ball. It's going to be a long throw, is it? Looks like, yeah. However, not really one of those penetrating throws that can throw your opposition into a bit of disarray there. And their coach C. Jemmu is just trying to egg them on, tell them that yeah, it's all right. Let's go hammer and tongs. There's a lot of time remaining. It's still close to 52 minutes remaining in the game. So there's nothing that you need to worry about. Just keep on focusing on what you are or what you want to do. In fact, it's a corner now. So Sainik School will have a set piece for themselves. Floats it into the mix, goes slightly further. But Tripura quick to recover and fend off Sainik School's aggression. Now the cross comes floating in. Danger all around. There comes the shot. However, a very emasculated effort. Nonetheless, it looked like the goalkeeper was all set for that save. Very good movement. Quickly had his eyes on the ball. And I think a bit of deflection must have come along the way. But there's another corner right now for Sainik School. And Vallan Zara is once again stationed to take the corner from the other end. An in-swinger this time. There comes the corner. It eludes everyone. Could have been an Olympico altogether. Unfortunately, it misses the post by whiskers as it sails out of the field of play. That would have been a world-class strike had it been on target. Matam Jamatia, who pulled off such a wonderful move there to create the deflection to get the ball out of the trajectory in the last attempt, was all over the place when that corner came floating in. But that corner, it had the venom. It had the menacing swerve that would have thrown their opposition into utter disarray. Sensational piece of work there from Vallan Zara. Now Tripura can come knocking on the doors. Short passes being played between Sainik School now. However, they have given away the ball, but the referee deems that there was a bit of push and drag back altogether. Which would allow Sainik School a free kick here. Mind games altogether, things like these happening. We are in the final quarter of the first half. In fact, the regulation time of the first half. Chips it forward. The goalkeeper comes out of his line and will eventually pick it up without any hassle whatsoever. plays it downtown. However, that has been repelled and intercepted by Tripura. They are looking for help. Space has never been a problem for them. They have always found the small pockets of spaces from where they have actually accentuated the attacks. The ingressions have got a lot stronger, and that is where probably Sainik School has actually trailed behind. That's a nice chip, but really there by Sainik School, who plays it onto the far left. However, not to be. Nice little ball, headed down into the park. And the game getting slightly scrappy here because Sainik School is unable to keep the ball at their feet. Tripura, on the contrary, has done a pretty decent job. Well received. There comes the cross. Can be trouble once again. I think there's a bit of handball involved because the ball bobbled up by the time the player could control it. It somewhat already bounced up to his hands. And the moment the ball bounces up to your hands, that is what control should ideally be. You need to be very careful about that. Nonetheless, taking their time there. Sends it to the far right here. Sainik School. In fact, to the central channel. And that is a lovely ball. Can they keep it under control? It looks like Sainik School may not have it, but once again, that rebound, it did fall at their feet. Here's an opportunity, however, it fizzles away. But Sainik School now starting to grow in intensity, starting to grow in stature, starting to pose all the right questions as Tripura starts feeling the heat for the first time. However, they will launch an attack of their own. Not to be. The game may have gotten slightly scrappy out in the midfield there. Chips it towards the right, tries to keep the ball in play, does well to do that. He has a defender forward, there comes the cross. Anticipated, and comes the shot as well. But good save there by Lalun Puya. Fabulous shot there, struck with power. It's just that the ball should have got a bit of elevation when you're taking the volley. Ideally, the elevation is what makes the shot somewhat unstoppable, or at least starts probing the goalkeeper because it has a bit more speed behind the ball, it has a bit more power and venom behind the ball. Also, at times, you may end up swerving the ball. So that is the entire idea between trying to get the ball in the air. But again, a grounder, if you're able to execute the grounder to precision, that's always brilliant. Here's another time where Sainik School could have sniffed out something, a lovely run from the left, but once again, the goalkeeper of Tripura, Matam Jamatia, was quick to leave his line. Sensational piece of timing there. That timing, that outing sense, that needs to be top-notch. Nicely received. Another lovely ball sent forward. Short passes. Now coming down all the way from the right. There comes the cross. It still remains in the hunt of Tripura. Goal scoring opportunity. It is goal number 3. Sainik School allowed too much leeway to Tripura. They juggled the ball once, twice, thrice before unloading the belter. Unloading the belter from point blank range, and the Sainik School goalkeeper, Lalan Puya, was a mere formality. There's nothing that he could have done. Look at that cross there. Wonderfully placed into the stride. Lovely first touch. Receives it with gilt-edge precision and then surges forward. Leaves a couple of defenders trying to mark him undone. And there you go. Bang! Into the back of the net. Tripura sailing hammer and tongs into a 3-0 lead. Now Sainik School are making lives a lot tougher for them. I mean, there's still time for them to come back, but that chasm between them and Sainik School, it's somewhat not just accentuating, but it's now turning out into a full-blown crevasse. And it's Bajan Will who scored that third goal. 3 different goal scorers. This will really fill Tripura with a lot of hope. What a sensational piece of start here by the boys in blue and white. wherein the boys in black, they still are to find their stride. They are still looking for that opening goal that can help them try and fight back. Short passes. Sends it forward in a pretty nice fashion there. And now to the far right, trying to keep the ball in play. Tripura goes for the long ball. Oh, this can be trouble once again. The goalkeeper's made a hash of affairs. He just darted out of his line there, Lal Nunpuya. And his defenders had zero clue about where he was, where the ball was. I mean, again, thanks to Lal Nunpuya for sure, because he kept his eyes on the ball. But at the same time, you need to understand, as a goalkeeper, you also have your inhibitions when you're coming out of the line. Because what happens is, if you're not aware of where the ball is or where your defenders are, you may end up colliding with them because your eyes are on the ball, which is what it should be. It is. The onus is entirely on your defenders, that how they navigate the cross currents. And sadly, what we just saw here, I mean, that wasn't pretty promising enough. Sainik School has the ball at their feet now, does a decent job, tries to keep it out of their reach. And that is a long ball being attempted. However, it won't really find the one that it was intended for. It was lost in translation. And eventually, after a bit of push and shove and tussle out of the center, Sainik School are on their way for another attack. The cross had a bit too much. In fact, the pass. The long lofted pass had a bit too much venom on that. This is where the goalkeeper came out. I mean, he had to check that run of his, otherwise there was a high possibility that he would have got out of that box, which could have been even more catastrophe if already they are not under pressure. I mean, they are not just under pressure at the moment, they are coming apart at the seams. That's a nice ball. Coming all the way from the right, taking their time. Just trying to keep it under control. Eventually it gets out of play. They take their time. They are in no hurry right now. There comes the throw. Goes out of play once again. Another throw in now in favor of Tripura. They're doing a pretty decent job here. They are tightly knit as a unit. They have dovetailed as a family altogether. That is the kind of integrity, that is the kind of belief that you'll really like to see amongst your players. Short pass. Plays it forward again. Nicely done. They'll play it all the way back to their goalkeeper. That's like being able to steal away those crucial seconds where the ball will once again be played up, and at the same time getting yourself the space to build and to lay down those blocks quickly. Nice press there from Tripura. Sainik School under the cosh. But they've done a decent job, kept the ball in play. That's a brilliant piece of footwork there from Christopher Silo. However, it was not to be. An attempt to produce a cheeky back flick. Look at that. Ideally, when you play football, when you are nutmegged or when the ball goes through your legs, that somewhat remains like a blemish in you. I mean, the first point that your coach, your players, your contemporaries will ask you is, you got nutmegged. That's like a disgrace. But again, in football, a lot of things can happen. Now, it's easier for people to say from outside, but then at times it also depends on your position, how you were stationed, how you're trying to defend. Because again, at the end of the day, it's all about the momentum, it's all about the motion. Tripura looking to send in a cross from the right, however, that goes out of play, and it's going to be a corner here for Tripura. Final 5 minutes of regulation time remaining in the first half. Once again, a closer look at what we were talking about, the nutmeg there. Very cheeky. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, if we may say. There comes the corner, trying to keep the ball under control. Not to be though. And a long lofted opportunity. However, not on target, goes out of play. Tripura keeps on pressing that pedal, keeps on attacking, doesn't want to let go of any single chance that comes in their way. And that is again how it should be. That is the kind of, as we talked about, the belief, as we talked about the building team, the building phase of the teams. Another long ball there. Nicely received, trying to crack open the gaps. Tripura now from the left. Nice 1-2. Lays it into the stride of the player stationed into the center. That is a lovely cross. Can be goal number 4. No, denied for the second time. Sensational goalkeeping here from Lal Nunpuya. That was a pile driver driven with utmost ferocity. However, Lal Nunpuya kept a calm head around his shoulders, put in that dive, throwing himself to the left as if his life depended upon it. And what a sensational piece of work there. Keeps the opposition at bay. That is exactly what you would love to see. Saves like these will go a long way. In fact, it will go light years in being the formative blocks, in being the seminal blocks for these young kids as they keep on growing, as they keep on embracing the game in better colors, in better incarnations, in higher incarnations, in fact. Lovely pass onto the far left. Oh, that is wonderfully done. There comes the cross. Goal scoring chance, Lal Nunpuya. Almost gave the ball away. Was slightly confused where the ball was headed. They hadn't got the faintest of idea. Once again, the defense of Sainik School kind of evaporated altogether. They didn't have any resistance. Taking their time. And once again, plays it back. The best possible salve to the wounds. There haven't been any visible wounds. However, the boils are coming out in somewhat of a menacing look on the skin of Sainik School. They are 3-0 down, and their defense is time and time again being shredded apart altogether. And here comes a lovely run from the right for Tripura, looking for crossing space. Wanted to take some time, wanted to dribble past the marker onto the far right. However, it was not to be. Sent on the left. And sends it further forward. However, kind of clueless, kind of rudder, loses out on direction, goes straight to Matam Jamatia, the goalkeeper of Tripura. Who in turn plays it downtown, gives the ball away to Tripura once again. Tripura has the numbers up front. They're looking for space now. However, they are happy to sit back as well. Chips it towards the far right. Can he latch onto it? Excellent work done by Sainik School there. But they've just given the ball away, allowing Tripura to build once again. They're looking for help. Help did arrive, however, not in the most significant fashion that they would have wanted it to. Tripura on the ball now. Plays it to the central channel. Lovely chip to the far left. Two minutes of additional time will be given. And a couple of players have collided out in the center. They'll take their time as well. Yes, again, football is a body contact sport, so you're going for the ball at times, you just lose the vision of who's around and who's not. Because ideally the focus remains on the ball, and that is how it should be. If your focus is there on the ball, then you would know that there are times when you will also have to just figure out things. But nonetheless, 2 minutes of additional time, and let's see if we see another goal in those 2 minutes, a bit more drama. Maybe if Scenic School can just pull one back, because this can very well be the last throw of their dice in the first half. Goes with a free kick, a pretty flat free kick. To be honest, when you're taking the free kick from the central channel, a flat free kick like that won't really budge your opposition. Another long ball, very well headed to safety there. Another opportunity for Scenic School. The flag has gone up though, so they will have to let the ball go. An offside signaled, and Tripura, they will just sit back, take all their time, and eventually play out the half. Maybe, yeah, as I mentioned, will take their time, go for the run up, no real hurry, and it's good for them. 3-0. You just want to head into the tunnel comfortably without any further troubles. Throw in there for Scenic School. Nice pass out of the central channel once again. Chips it forward, opportunity, but too easy right now for John Jamatia, who will comfortably collect that. Take his time. And there you go. That's the end of the first half. A brilliant goal-filled first half. Obviously, a few prayers being said there by Scenic School, and at the same time by Tripura as well. Tripura now has a 3-0 cushion. They'll be hoping to add more goal tally when they come out in the second half. A few smiles, a few banters being exchanged. Nonetheless, that's the end of the first half. We'll now dive into a short breather before we return with the second half of this contest. So stay tuned.
ठीक है
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set for the second half of the contest between Tripura and Scenic School. The first half saw Tripura taking a 3-0 lead. And this is with John, Adhin and Bajan for Tripura. It's Tripura who gets us underway. In your screen from the left to the right, it's going to be Tripura who will be now kickstarting the proceedings. In fact, who has already kickstarted the proceedings on your frame from the right to the left. Currently chasing the ball and with an opportunity, goes for the shot. Fails to steer it into the back of the net as Scenic School. That would have been a lovely chance, in fact, had all the time in the world. I think the fact that he had to take the shot from his left foot kind of muddled him out. Once again, the game starts off. The second half itself started off on a very rambunctious note there. That is because Scenic School was straight away into business, and Tripura somewhat allowed a giveaway altogether. They were magnanimous in nature. And here they come once again. Short passes now, and Tripura comes knocking on the door from the left. Will go out of play. Goal kick in favor of Scenic School. The goalkeeper was quickly taken. It was a shorter goal kick, and now Tripura comes all the way, knocking from the left, taking their time. Sends another lovely cross. There is a player stationed at the far right, however, not to be. Was repelled away, nicely headed away to safety. But the ball's fallen back at the feet of Tripura once again. Poor pass that allows Scenic School to regroup. Scenic School looks to be a side now rejuvenated. They are coming up with renewed vim and vigor. Wonderfully done. Passes it on to the far left, trying to get that cross in. Strikes one up. He couldn't really time his run there. Steers past the first player. Plays it to the far left. Couldn't really keep it in control. Throw in here in favor of Tripura. Plays it back in the central channel. Taking their time. Tripura slightly under the caution. Lovely pass, just steered all together. Not to be. Scenic School on the prowl. Plays it back to their goalkeeper. I believe that first attack altogether from Scenic School, what that has done is that has somewhat raised their belief a bit more in them. This is a chance, goes for a shot from distance there, Tripura. However, that was not well directed, it kind of fizzled away. Yes, went through the legs once again. corner coming in for Tripura. Another chance for them, it looks like. It's got to be Shukradhan. There comes the corner, floated in, opportunity. It kind of pinballs of everyone. Another long ranger floating in. That had a lot of sting altogether. However, it had a bit more juice in that, rather than that could have actually concocted some serious threat. Now coming all the way from the right. Another brilliant cross. Trying to keep the ball under control. Sainik School looking a lot more convincing. Goes for a volley. Excellent effort. Unfortunately, it goes agonizingly wide. That was wonderfully curving towards the goal. Nice ball once again played out there in the stride of the play. Swerving from the left and the right. However, the ball's gone out of play. That will be a throw-in. At the moment, what Sainik School is doing is they're trying to get themselves back in the game. I mean, at least showing the intent, showing the aggression, trying to get a goal if possible. This can be a chance for Tripura though. Goes for the shot at the far post and drags it wide. Could very well have been goal number 4. I believe he went slightly far away. Made the angle tougher for him. When you actually make the angle tougher for yourself, shots like these are your last resort. And he took it. Now Sainik School, they have something to build forward. And here they come, knocking on the doors, but Tripura's defense was pretty alert. Slammed the door shut on their face. Kind of pinballing right now the ball in the center. Again, played it towards the far right, tries to keep it in control. Can he do that? Does an excellent job of keeping the ball. That's a lovely 1-2 there. Crossing opportunity, crossing space. There comes the cross, goal scoring chances. Well, unfortunately, it bounces very awkwardly. Kind of hits everyone everywhere. And then the ball goes back in control of Tripura. The second half has started on a much more aggressive note, on a much more feisty note altogether. It's going to be a throw-in. Takes it easily there. Well, the temper's flaring. The referee's quickly rushing out there. I mean, this is football, so things like these will happen. And the referee dealing here with an iron fist, ensuring the fact that the discipline, the laws are being laid down bare so that both the players understand. It's going to be a throw-in. Takes the throw-in, not really something particular out there. The referee once again. Oh, this time the free kick going in favor of Tripura there. I believe there was a bit of high ball involved. Oh, there's a little kid who comes into the ground. I believe he wants to play football as well. In fact, pretty nice skills out there. good chance for Tripura to make it 4-0. Try and stamp their authority once and for all. There comes the free kick. Lovely one, in fact. But sensational piece of goalkeeping there from Lalnun Puya. He was beaten once, but he's not going to be beaten again. Decent football all around. That's the kind of intensity, that's the kind of zeal that you'll really like to expect. That's a fine ball now to the far left. By the time the Senex School player could actually converge upon it, the defenders were very quick to get it out of the line. Short pass. Now the goalkeeper rushes all the way out, comfortably collects that, telling his players, all right, don't you worry, I'm here. Just ensure the communication goes on. And the long ball came downtown, propelled away by Senex School. Now it's in their control. The idea was right, the execution went slightly haywire. He's cheeky, 1-2 there. It's just that he'll need help. He's being outdone, he's being outnumbered. And when you are outnumbered, no matter how good you are, unless you are the magician himself, unless you are Messi or Ronaldo maybe, it's very difficult for you to dribble past 4 defenders. That's going to be a free kick that has been given to Tripura. John Jamakia, the skipper, will be taking the free kick, asking his players, egging his players to just remain higher up the ground. The ball curling a bit after dropping there. Takes their time. It eventually goes out of play. This is going to be a throw-in in favor of Senex School. They wanted to take it quickly. However, not to be. It is a bit of tussle again. Tempers flaring. Look at that kid. Oh my word. He is the most energetic one out on the field. I mean, at the same time, the officials just need to ensure the fact that he doesn't really intervene in the field of play. Ideally, when you're playing the game, things may happen where you're running in all guns blazing, even not stop, because at the same time your momentum is also there. So other than all the joy and all the happiness and all the hunger to learn the sport, I think the kid should also be slightly careful. I mean, it's obviously on the officials, but it's really good to see these young kids coming to the ground, trying to learn the sport early on, playing it with such a smile on their face. Even same with these players as well. They've come up to the place, they've come up to the ground very early in the morning. And the game starting at 7, they started even earlier. So I'm pretty sure they must have to start close to around 5 or 4:30, somewhere odd. Reach the ground, get their proper warm-ups done, get their initial practice in place before before you get ready for that final playing 11. There you go, once again. Araikin is in the frame. Short passes still. That's a decent piece of work. In fact, a brilliant piece of work. Goes past 3 defenders altogether. Sets up his player onto the far right. Tripura trying to make further inroads. There comes the cross. But the cross was not really the most glamorous ones. It lacked precision, allows Senex School to just run away with it. Takes their time and eventually allows the ball to be played. Sends it forward, comfortably intercepted there, no real challenges. Another short pass being played, and now Tripura trying desperately to latch onto it. The final touch should ideally come from Tripura, is it? Well, it doesn't look like. It looks like that it is Senex School who come up with the touch. Once again, there you go, the icon in the frame, absolutely pumped up to get the ball in the field of play. Nonetheless, Tripura has the ball at their feet right now, so we'll focus on that. Here's an opportunity, long ranger comes floating in, however straight into the hands of Lalun Koya. Easy pickings there. And now Sainik School has an advantage. They are going forward, not really the best of balls. I mean, that pass could have been better. In fact, he could have dared to also run down the central channel. He had a bit of space ahead of himself. Does a fine piece of job, tries to play it onto the far right. Repelled away, Sainik School desperate for the ball now. Final 20 minutes of the game remaining. That's another lovely ball for Tripura. Cross comes in. However, traded away for a corner. It's going to be a corner for Sainik School, so obviously here's a chance for the corner to be taken. Whipped it into the mix. Opportunity! What a goal there! Thumping header. And we have seen Tripura finally able to unravel the defenses of Sainik School in the second half. They weren't the solid Tripura that they were in the first half. They needed a lot of knocks on the door. Eventually a corner coming floating in right at the head of the player stationed out there. And a sensational piece of header there. Look at this corner once again. Very well placed. And there, just leaping in the nick of time, positioning himself for the header. And then you go back into the back of the net. Job done and dusted. One change each for both the sides. Try and show you the goal once again, but that is a goal of high class. That never really looked like that we are witnessing schoolboys in action. Look at how and well orchestrated move has this been. Wonderfully placed out that corner, and I believe the defender should have done actually better than that. He didn't have where the ball was floating. He mistimed his jump as well, and that allowed Tripura to get themselves in position. But once they got themselves in position, that was somewhat depending on whether Sainik School will be able to clear the ball away, but it didn't look like that they will be. So by the time once they got themselves in position, all it needed to be done was just head the ball into the back of the net. Get yourself in the game and just assert your authority. And Tripura did that with a smile on their faces. Sainik School now has light years ahead of them to cover. Whether they scoot, or whether they crawl, or whether they take a spaceship, actually with the intent of trying to scale all those yards ahead of them. Another corner. Will that pave the path for another opportunity? There comes the corner. Opportunity knocks on the door, but this time it isn't as significant as consolidated as the last one. Sainik School had the time and had the chance to clear it away, and they did it as well. It was Khosrang, the goal scorer for Tripura. 4 different goal scorers in one single game. That tells you about the variety of attack, about the firepower that Tripura will be coming into the tournament with. And it's a long ranger. However, I believe the idea was to get a cross in place, but it never really looked like that it was going to be a cross that could have actually forced the opposition into a panicking action. It looked like it was always sailing away. it to the left. Sainik School tries to latch onto it. Another opportunity here for Tripura trying to build all the way from the right now, hoping that maybe if they can just square off a pass just in the nick of time, they can get something rolling themselves. People are taking their time right now, trying to build those short passes, just ensuring the fact that they have another scope at goal. That's a nice chip to the far left. One, two, three. Takes the third defender off as well. However, Sainik School puts in a timely intervention. As we have already entered into the final quarter of this game, it'll be interesting to see that how Sainik School approaches this final 15 minutes. The idea should be to try and get a couple of goals for themselves, build that momentum, and start looking at the next match coming up. If they keep on thinking about how they are going to plug the deficit of 4 goals, that should not be the thought process. Because ideally, that would dampen whatever play is remaining as well. The idea should be to try and get the goal out of your way. Get the first goal out of your way, then start thinking if you can get a second. Build that momentum, build that belief. Let all of it come together. And once all of that comes together, that is when you will start to be expressive. That is when it will start for you to bear all those crucial fruits. Spitballing right now, and here comes Tripura once again on the doors, trying to create a chance. Now sends it towards the central channel. That was a nice tease there, just showing him there was a nice feint, in fact. Coming all the way from the right now, Tripura. After that goal, they have regained their confidence. They are once again starting to look menacing. That is a lovely knuckleball being attempted to be sent into the stride of the player waiting at the far left. However, it was not to be. The push continues. Balls back with Tripura again. They're taking their time. They do not have any hurry. Nice piece of work. Can drive forward as well. Sainik School now starting to sense that they can pose further threat. However, not really the best of shots. Goes for a nice cheeky pass there. And Sainik School that's gone out of play. Here's a chance for Sainik School trying to look for that shooting space. However, has been ousted on possession. One hour of football, 1 hour of enthralling football between these two sides. 4 goals have been scored. And so far, to be honest, this has been a pretty decent encounter. The second half has seen Sainik School coming a lot more expressive than the first. The first half had all the questions written up. I believe a bit of medical attention is needed. The player has gone down. So yes, the referee holding up play. Well, that was the first goal that came into the frame. Look at how went screaming free kick came fireballing through. And we had our first goal of the morning. This was the second goal. Well placed, well timed, and comfortably pegged back home. And then came the third. Lovely cross, barging his way through a couple of defenders before very calmly finishing it. And then came the final goal. That is sensational. Leaps up mightily, and hammers it away. Trying to find a way from the left. Tripura still believe that they can get a fifth here. Final 9 minutes of the contest. Well, it kind of pinballs of one of the players' chest, so ideally that won't really find the destination that they would be looking forward to. Sainik School now sniffing out the chance. Lays it down towards a player at the far left. There is some space, looking for help. Lets the shot fly. Oh, that is a brilliant goal. That's an absolute screamer. That is probably the best goal of the morning that you would come across. Took a couple of steps, dribbled past Tamaka. And then it was Lalring Moia with an absolute gem of a strike. A glorious parla adorning the back of the net. Look at that. Left, right. Takes the defender off his scent. And then came the fireball. Surging into the back of the net. Stunning finish. But Tripura, I believe they will also like to make a statement. Goes for the shot, kind of deflects off that play. Well, this is why we love the game so much. These young kids showcasing what makes them a sensational crop of young players. The Indian football seems to be in safe hands. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Pass. It's being taken at the moment. No rush whatsoever. Final 6 minutes of the contest. Sainik School will definitely try and get a second goal here. I mean, the idea is just to ensure that they remain in the hunt. Lal Ramain, the scorer, has confirmed. Goes by the full name of Lal Ranming Moia. That strike will definitely boost his confidence up. He did everything right. The footwork was sensational, such nimble-footed tactic. There comes the cross once again. Sainik School starting to sniff out more chances. They will really be hoping that they can get that second. This was the goal there once again. That is poetry in motion. Saw the goalkeeper off his line, went for the shot. And they say the ones who dare are the ones who find the reward. That goal was a statement of the class that even Sainik School can come to this tournament with. They may have had a slightly off start to the tournament, but it's all right. It's a long tournament. 9 days of thrilling action, 9 days of pulsating action will be happening before us. Now Tripura trying to find a way. Ball's fallen back for Scenic School, sends it to the far left. Does a decent job. Again sent it to the far left. Not really able to clear the obstacles. Free kick going in the way of Tripura. Through the central channel as well, just trying to find a way forward, just trying to get themselves in the groove. A nice little ball here. Chips it further to the far left. Goes out of play. Throw it. Last 3 minutes of regulation time. Do we have a bit more drama remaining? Do we have another goal? Do we have another gilt-edged opportunity that will make us go, or that will bring all the oomphs and the ahs out of us? There comes the cross again. Well, Scenic School has taken care of. Tripura trying to find a way as well. Nice little jumble there. 1-2 dribbles well enough. Looks at Tripura has another chance. Not to be. I think a momentary lapse of concentration allowed Scenic School to run away with the ball, and now they'll try and break. Their numbers are pouring forward. However, that player on the far right took way too long. It's understandable you want to defend, but in moves like this, you just need to pick a player who's close to you, pass it on, get it done with. You're not doing that in front of the goal, that after you dribble past him, you get a shooting opportunity. These are basics. These you need to learn. These you have to understand that what is the exact thought process. However, there's a player who's gone down. Once again, a look at the goal. I mean, no matter how many times you look at it, left, right, left, right. Wonderful step overs. And then shirking off his marker, he went for that absolute pile driver. Driving it through the heart of the goal, if we may say. Wonderfully done. Shorter passes. As we head towards that final minute of action. It'll be interesting to see where are we headed and how are we planning to see this match off. We'll have to see how many more minutes will be added on. There's a substitution. For a moment I felt that 12 minutes are going to be added on. Ideally there haven't been. Of course it can be added on, but it's just that you need to have significant stoppages in play as well. Again, short neat passes. Looks like it's going to be 4 minutes of additional time. And that is how we'll come to the end of the game. 4 minutes, 240 seconds of exciting action still lurking ahead of us. So expect all possible drama still to unfurl. Well, the referee says play on. Sainik School had the ball. I don't think there was much, but the referee has finally halted play. He just wants to ensure that the player's all right. It's taking their time at the moment. Of additional time, already one of it has elapsed by. It's going to be another free kick though in favor of Sainik School. Chips it forward. They'll use everyone. Easy pickings for Tripura. Trying to find a way. In fact, it looks like that a penalty has been given there. So something for Sainik School to actually build from there. It all happened in a flash very sharply. And it looks like it's going to be the captain himself, Agastya Thapa. An opportunity for them to make it at least 4-2 in their favor and get a lot of confidence before they head. There goes the penalty, saved! Oh my word, drama altogether. And Matam Jamatia has denied Agastya. This is high-octane football. Agastya should have put it 6 feet under. But sensational anticipation, sensational dive ensured the fact that he's able to keep the ball away. Kept his eyes on the ball and ensured that he is steering the ball to safety. Trading it away for a corner. They will take a corner any given day. Sainik School, they have just wandered away a brilliant chance. The chance still remains for them though. They keep on knocking on the doors. There comes the cross this time though, and that won't really bother Matam Jamatia. They'll keep on collecting them all day long. This has been a very pulsating encounter. Both the teams have really fought well against each other. They've come close in times. They have tested each other with all their might. For Sainik School, it may be a heartbreak early on. They'll definitely head into the next round with a lot of confidence. However, for Tripura, they'll be brimming with smiles, and that's that. Game, set, match for Tripura. They secure a 4-1 victory. John, Adhin, Bajan and Khosrang found the back of the net. Lal Ramain scored the solitary goal for Sainik School. Agastya could have scored a second if he could have got the penalty past the goalkeeper Matam Jamatia of Tripura. However, it was not to be. That was overpowered. Well saved by Matam as well. Not really well directed. Kept very much within his reach. And with this, we come to the end of the first game of the under-17 phase, the under-17 boys category of the 62nd edition of Subroto Cup. We'll now dive into a short breather once again before we return with the second game coming up. So, yes, there will be four games happening today. In fact, four games happening every day from now on, almost to decide the group factors. That's that then. We'll now quickly dive into a short breather and return with the second game. So, do stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of Sportscast India.
खेलो तुम, जीतो तुम, यारो मारो गोल तुम। आओ खेलो, सुब्रोतो खेलो, जीतो।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjun awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19 September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स के साथ दीजिए अपने सपनों को रफ्तार। त्वरित प्रसंस्करण और बिना पूर्व भुगतान प्रभार से सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स प्राप्त करें, वो भी कम ब्याज दर पर। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें मिस्ड कॉल दें 9223901111 पर या अपने नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
खेलो तुम, जीतो तुम, यारो मारो गोल तुम। आओ खेलो, सुब्रोतो खेलो, जीतो।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bangalore. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bangalore for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स के साथ दीजिए अपने सपनों को रफ्तार। त्वरित प्रसंस्करण और बिना पूर्व भुगतान प्रभार से सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स प्राप्त करें, वो भी कम ब्याज दर पर। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें मिस्ड कॉल दे 9223901111 पर या अपने नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 60 seconds edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स के साथ दीजिए अपने सपनों को रफ्तार। त्वरित प्रसंस्करण और बिना पूर्व भुगतान प्रभार से सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स प्राप्त करें, वो भी कम ब्याज दर पर। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें मिस्ड कॉल दें 9223901111 पर या अपने नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 60 seconds edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स के साथ दीजिए अपने सपनों को रफ्तार।
फुटबॉल है अपनी जान, फुटबॉल है अपनी शान। हम है खिलाड़ी, पहचाने अपनी है। हम है खिलाड़ी, ये शान अपनी है। शोहरत ना दौलत, फुटबॉल से ही है। सुब्रोटो का ये अभिमान अपनी है। हम फैलाए आसमां में उड़ना तुम, हाथ बढ़ाए सूरज को छूना तुम। उठो तुम, खेलो तुम, खेलो तुम, जीतो तुम। यारो मारो गोल तुम। आओ खेलो, खेलो जीतो।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020.
A very good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome everyone to the second game of the day. It is a contest between Goa and Assam. The captains will be taking shape. Haf Suman is the referee for this matchup. The two captains push on leading Assam, wherein it's Deep Singh leading Goa. And it's going to be me, Rohit, who will take you through the upcoming 70 minutes of intense action. We'll quickly try and introduce you to the sides. The playing 11 for Assam includes Kiran Chetia, Rahul Hazari, Jrom Hazwari, Bipul Gogoi, Palash Jyoti Moran, Obay Tanti, Jitul Tay, Abhi Borgoin, Darshit Diori, Dhan Diori, Bhushan Sonowal, the captain. Wherein for Goa, they have Deep Singh, their skipper and goalkeeper, Nash Fernandez, Rhythm Rane, Suash Mardolkar, Ashen Vaz, Caden Panero, Sharmat Kurade, Nigel Vegas, Raj Gupta, Mehboob Tambake, and Vedant Gadekar. Also introducing you to the sides. The team attacking on your frame from the right to the left in their greens is Goa, wherein the team attacking on your frame from the left to the right in their pink and black is Assam. And at the moment, Assam has the possession at their feet. Short passes to kickstart proceedings here for Assam that eventually culminates into a long ranger to the player stationed out to the far left. Nicely receives it and now drives forward slowly and steadily, looking for space. Another fine delivery. This can be a good opportunity. He goes for a lovely cross. In fact, a lovely shot there. It was curling menacingly towards the goal. However, it didn't curve enough to find the back of the net. But that was an enterprise of statement. Ideally, when things like this happen, you need to be careful, because these are the warning signs that you cannot ignore. And that shot out there, that was indeed a statement of intent, a statement of belief here. Goalkeeper sending it downtown, but not far enough. Easy pickings for Assam right now. Who plays the ball amongst themselves, tries to use the midfield to their advantage, tries and set it up, and now chips it forward. Another opportunity knocking on the door. It's the goalkeeper of Goa coming to their rescue here. Crucial save from Deep Singh. Assam already upping the ante, notching the tempo miles into the air. And Goa is not able to parallel what has been the starting note for Assam. It feels like Assam is out here to stay, and Assam wants to make a statement strong enough that can start questioning Goa's defenses. 2 minutes in the clock, and already Assam has come knocking twice. Goa, on the contrary, we have known that Goa is one of the football hubs of the country. We have seen Goa gifting countless players to Indian football. The likes of Felton Fernandez, the likes of Clifford Miranda, the likes of Narayan Das as well. So the list keeps on building. And the reason that it is so successful is because Goa starts building these players from an early age. The fact that it comes together, the fact that the infrastructure is placed, that is why it has now turned into a footballing hub. Even if we take a look at the first decade of 20s, well, we'll get back to that. History can wait. There was a crucial movement coming all the way from the right for Goa, and a lovely pass, a lovely cross, in fact, came darting in. And yes, again, talking about the history. I mean, Goa, if we take a closer look at the first decade of the 2000s, the likes of Tempo ruling the roost for Goa and I-League, and then Churchill Brothers, Sporting Club the Goa, Vasco da Gama as well. So all these teams, they kind of knitted a very strong unit, a very formidable unit. Even HAL FC as well, HAL FC. So yes, the kind of footballing unit that they turned Goa into, that movement itself revolutionized the kids. Dulal Burman, the coach of Assam, another experienced name in Indian football's domestic circuit. It's a corner now in favor of Goa. After the initial salvo, Goa is now starting to build their own brand of Belgrins. There comes the corner, floating in. Oh, the goalkeeper was beaten. Had it got a bit more swerve on that, we could have seen an Olympico. I mean, in the first match as well, there was an attempt from the Scenic School to try and curl in an Olympico. But we just saw moments ago how Goa almost replicated a similar enterprise. That's the kind of fancy shots that young kids like to take. And there's a chance for Assam now coming all the way from the left. I think we were slightly lost in translation as the referee was giving a talking to, and then the linesman was giving a talking to the coach of Goa, asking him to be seated. And we are going to witness another corner here. So Assam has the corner. And there is the coach of Goa, Vishal Bhandari. Obviously, I mean, that jersey of Tempo that you're witnessing, we all know that he has worked extensively with one of the leading clubs of Goa. Assam keeps on sending the ball in. Another lovely cross coming all the way from the right, hoping to create a bit of doubt in the minds. That's a nice ball, just trying to find a way forward. Short passes onto the far right. Assam once again on the prowl, trying to come all the way from the right. Looking for support. It's jersey number 10 with the ball now. Passes it to jersey number 2 now. Jersey number 12, the captain, Bhushan Singh. That is a brilliant piece of run down the central channel. This looks to be a well-oiled unit, ready to drill. There comes the cross. Danger lurking in the air, and that's what the Assam players are saying. Just calm down, calm down. There's no need to chip it straight away. No need to hit the panic button. Take your time, and then accordingly place the ball. I mean, again, it's the composure that creates the difference. Ideally, they say that it's all those split seconds that change the game completely. It is true. At the same time, if you are composed enough, you will actually get an additional split second. Ideally, when you're trying to hurry, when you're trying to just launch the ball, either you overpower the shot, or what you do is you just end up missing an opportunity. That's a lovely run here from Assam once again from the right. The chances starting to galore for the boys in pink. And they are looking to be a reckoning unit, a reckoning force here in action. Free kick given away to Goa here. It's going to be a throw-in, and that's because of foul, because ideally the clearance that came in was slightly haphazard and slightly chaotic as well. You need to control those free kicks. The idea is to play brilliant football and not hurt each other, of course. Square pass that allows Goa to use that writing with their advantage. Slightly overpowered will allow Assam to fit deep and defend. Oh, that's a poor pass. Not well controlled there by Goa. That was a golden opportunity. I'm sure the Assam goalkeeper will be breathing a massive sigh of reprieve. Almost gave away what would have been a sit-up. However, the first touch let Goa down in that instance. And now Assam comes knocking on the door again. A long pass sent to the far left. Latches on well enough. Sends the pass back. And now drives it forward. Keeps the ball in play. There comes the cross. Goa repels it comfortably. The ball's fallen back to Assam though. Assam's desperation starting to build. There comes the shot. Lovely save. And the ball has gone into the back of the net, is it? No, the flag's gone up. For a moment, the ball actually did go into the back of the net. We'll try and show you the shot there. There you go. That's a pile driver. The goalkeeper does an excellent job of keeping it away. However, the collection wasn't that clean. The rebound kind of bobbled up. But what actually allowed Goa to try and keep the ball away is the goalkeeper regained his stature and position. Now, which means in order to push that ball into the back of the net, you have to go through the goalkeeper. Ideally, that becomes a tackle itself. And a tackle on the goalkeeper, despite we say that it's a 50-50 chance, ideally it's the goalkeeper who gets the referee's nod. And the reason being very simple, because the goalkeeper is going for the ball. Ideally, his entire body is exposed, so you also need to care about the safety of the goalkeeper. And with all said and done, what matters is that he's safe and sound, and we are back on the hunt. Now Goa on the move, trying to create those long passes. The Route 1 brand of football seems to be Goa's forte. There comes a long ranger. Chance for Goa. They can get the lead. Well, the ball has been taken away from them. They are claiming a penalty. The referee seems unfazed here. He has given a goal kick to Assam. Well, the moment you are outside of the possession in the penalty box, the first reaction is that you go down, but probably on closer inspection, that's a brilliant piece of work there by Assam. The long ranger comes floating in. There was a pull from the back, but I think he made a meal out of that. There wasn't that significant kind of contact. In a body contact game, unless the contact is emphatic enough, there won't be the difference that you're looking forward to. So no matter how much you fall or how much you appeal, the referee won't really be giving you the attention. He will turn a deaf ear. That's exactly what happened. But again, that attack from Goa, I think they will obviously be believing in themselves again. They know that they definitely have the firepower to turn Assam inside out if they get going. But at the same time, they'll have to be careful. The kind of attacking unit that Assam comes to the game with, that can tear you to smithereens in the flash of an eye. That is a wonderful run. There comes the shot, even though he was not properly balanced. So what should have been an in-swinger takes a different trajectory, takes an opposite trajectory. Once again, a look at the chance there. Very nicely kept it in control. There comes the shot, deflected. This was a brilliant opportunity. There, the pull was there initially. The pull was there, and then the hand came in the player's way as well. Now, ideally, that's everything that you do to try and stall a player. Now, for a player, as a forward, when you have the ball, you need to have the technique, you need to have the tenacity or the persistence that you will be able to keep that player, keep the defender away, try and muscle your way forward, then take the shot. Ideally, that effort didn't really look significant enough from Goa. As a result, the goal kick was given. Now Sam trying to keep the ball away from Goa. After that chance, Goa is looking a lot more enlivened here. Nice pass, chested down well enough. And Assam has just let the ball slip. which means Goa will have a throw in. It seems like a foul has been given. In fact, a throw in has been given. A nice ball has been sent towards the far left. Well received there. Trying to figure a way out. And now gets the ball onto the far right, tries to get a cross in. There comes the cross, goal scoring opportunity. Assam takes with arms wide open. Rifled into the bottom left corner. Assam has drawn first blood, and who else than their captain Bhushan Singh to find the back of the net. Goa's the defense was caught napping, and they pay a very hefty price. This is why you have to keep on coming harder at your opposition. Look at how it was a 2v2 situation. Excellent run, exquisite effort. The defense could have done better than what they did. But once again, now that the damage is done, here's another chance for Assam though. Trying to find some momentum from the left. Goa will definitely be desperate for an equalizer. They know that they have let go of an opportunity a few moments ago. The profligacy will not be tolerated because Assam doesn't take any prisoners. They come up with a weapons-grade belligerence. They'll leave you decimated. Assam with the ball. Goa has intercepted. And it looks like Assam has nullified the threat. And now they can build a threat of their own. Sends the ball forward. Another opportunity. A bit of chaos. A bit of confusion lurking ahead. There comes the cross towards the far right. However, the flag's gone up. So no real threat. Goa will really have their task cut out. They'll have to keep on driving further. A cross coming in all the way from the left. However, easy pickings for the goalkeeper of Assam. And that right wing has been a buzzing live wire for Assam. And now the central channel, desperation there from Assam, trying to get the ball in. Unfortunately, though, it's not to be. That was a lovely ball. He's onside. Cross coming in. I think that was a bit of a very hard push. Again, in football, when you're running in, that kind of momentum is expected. Goa could have had a crossing opportunity. They were very close. However, they'll have a corner though. will have something to show for themselves. Taking their time right now. Here's an opportunity. Can Goa restore parity? Here comes the corner. It eludes everyone. Goa on the prowl, however. I think that passing needs to be better from Goa. Just a few moments ago, there was no pressure on him whatsoever. And Assam thriving on the accuracy of their passes. Goa should take a lesson. Wanted to go for a through ball. That would have been a delectable through ball had it been on target, but it was intercepted. Foul given in favor of Assam. It happened right in front of the referee's eyes. Referee asking him to take a step back. Allow the striker to just get in. Another free kick for Assam. Not particularly one of those zones that will allow you to launch those pile drivers, but you never know. Football has seen crazier instincts. There comes the free kick. Brilliant free kick. That was smashed with all his power, might and fury. But straight to the hands of Deep Singh. I mean, again, if you want to score from that range, there are obviously the power of the shot is very important, but more than the power, what is even more important is that you can swerve the ball and you can find your directions. You can cut your angles good enough. That's how you get the goals from those ranges. The greatest likes of Paul Scholes, Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho, Beckham, Ronaldo, Messi. That's a lovely cross sent in. Can Assam keep it in play? Assam does keep it in play. They have a marker, however, prowling around him. And that's gone out of play. So which means it's going to be a throw in here in favor of Assam. And yeah, talking about the greats of the free kicks, ideally for when you particularly are taking a shot from the central channel, the direction is of utmost importance. I mean, even if you're taking it from a certain angle, then you try and peg it towards the top or the bottom corners. That is understandable. But particularly when you're taking it straight down, unless you're pulling that swerve on, or unless you are making things happen, cannot expect the game to go far. Here's a free kick, however, in favor of Assam. They're taking their time. They're already a goal up, so they'll try and double that cushion. Or rather, it's a corner, not a free kick. There comes the corner, floated in, and there goes the second goal. Assam manages to head it into the back of the net. A thumping header driving Goa into further pitfall of madness. This is gilt-edged football from Assam. The boys in pink are roaring louder than ever. It's the second time in the day we have seen a thumping header from a corner that has created a sort of difference between the two sides. And Goa now has a mountain to climb. They are not even in the city. Forget hitting the base camp as well. Absolutely rollicking football here from Assam. You think about being relentless. They are being relentless. Goa now will really have to batten up their hatches. Start shifting gears if they want goals. Unless they are doing that, they'll be obliterated altogether. They will need to find a way. And they'll need to find a way quickly enough if they have to remain in the hunt. Here they come once again, a bit of push, a bit of shove, trying to keep the ball under control. The question remains, how successful will they be? Can they create the difference? Well, the answer is, they have to. There's no second thoughts on that. Corner in favor of Goa now. Can Goa make full use of this? The corner comes floating in. Opportunity for Goa to try and get that first goal in. There was a moment where it felt that Goa will secure the possession in their favor, but it was not to be. Assam being slightly more vigilant. Yeah, that's a poor giveaway. Missed passes won't help your cause at all, particularly if you're now donning the green threads. Assam now trying to find a way from the right. Can they get themselves going? 1, 2. Two defenders taken off. There comes the lovely shot. Oh, it was dipping. It had a dip towards the tail end of it. Unfortunately, it was not to be. Well, at the moment, Goa seems to be outplayed and outclassed. And outscored, of course, 2-0. There you go, once again. Goa sending that goal kick downtown, hoping that maybe they can have a better say at things. Sadly, it's not to be. Nicely brings it down. Chested down well there by Goa. They've just given the ball away to Assam. And now Assam has acres of space. This can be troublesome for Goa once again. They're looking for crossing opportunity. There comes the cross, pretty emasculated in the end. Goes out of play. Goa needs to be slightly careful here. Their defense is coming unglued even at the slightest of knocks. To be honest, a team like Assam will ravage the opposition. You've got to be careful when you're taking your chances, when you're coming close. There's another lovely ball there. And now Assam drives it to the far left. There is a play for Assam, waiting for that. Fortunately, he won't make the most out of it. Goes out of play. Goal kick in favor of Goa now. Goa really needs to find their footing. Somehow or the other, they have been completely outplayed. They are not able to figure out what creates the difference. And again, a loud shout out to Indian Air Force as well for making this tournament coming to life, for providing such an incredible platform. We'll get back to that. Assam has a chance to get there. Goal number 3. They take it. Happy faces in the Assam camp, and Goa is right now being toyed with. All they needed was a calm head, driving forward with intensity. And as soon as they reached that tipping point, they knew it was time for them to cross. The cross came floating in, teed up the player stationed at the far post, who took a couple of paces towards the goal and comfortably caressed it home. That's one of the coolest heads that you will see for a goal. But that through ball there, that through ball is worth $1 million. There's no second thoughts on that. This through ball will make you believe that the craziest of things can happen. That's why Indian football is so incredible. Another shot comes closing in. It goes agonizingly wide of the post, and look at that shot. That was drilled with mighty power. And yeah, we were talking about Indian football. These are the ground roots. This is what the Indian football is trying. This is what Indian football is trying to build. Incorporate these youngsters into the thick of things. That shot a few moments ago, that was an absolutely phenomenal hit. Takes his time, twists and turns around, passes it further. And once again, Assam on the prowl. However, not to be. These are dangerous. These are ominous signs for Goa. This is just the first game. They will have to be careful that they do not concede too many goals, or else it can be really troublesome. They'll have to be very careful about the proceedings. And Goa has an opportunity now. However, Assam keeps things tight. They trade it away for a corner. Another lovely through ball. We have seen quite a few impeccable through balls coming in. That is indeed the kind of football that you will like to see from these kids as we head towards the final 4 minutes of regulation time in the first half. It's good to see these kids coming to life and coming to life so well. There comes the cross, floated in. And there comes the volley. Oh, that goes whiskers away. That was a stunning hit. Goa could have easily got themselves the first goal that they're looking for. You've got to give plaudits to the striker who powered that shot. Sensational stuff indeed. And now Assam comes knocking on the doors, but Goa does well to intercept. Nice receive there. Rotates around. They've given the ball away to Goa though. Miss passes have been plenty in this game, and it has come from both the sides. Goa particularly. There comes Assam knocking on the doors again. A chance for getting that another goal. They do! The goalkeeper of Goa, the captain Deep Singh, is deep in a quagmire as Assam keeps on scoring at free will. Another brilliant goal there, running his way through the center. Latches on to the ball and comfortably hammers it from point blank range as Deep Singh stayed entrenched to his position. Another lovely, impeccable through ball there, no questions on that. And how wonderfully he squares him off. To be honest, Deep Singh should have come forward. The fact that he stayed rooted out in the center allowed the striker to build further momentum and then drive it into the back of the net. Sensational finish indeed. Now a long pass. Leaves it to the far right. Tries to keep it in contention. And of course, Assam will try and play out those remaining minutes, not allow Goa an opportunity. So the ground passes will galore. It's Jitul, the goal scorer for Assam. Now Assam coming from the left there. A bit of a push and shove there, but again, Goa will have the ball. Not the best of first touches. They say if your first touch is right, you're doing half the job as well. But once that first touch is wrong, half of your job has gone wrong. And now Assam comes knocking on the doors again. Final minute of the first half, regulation time. Another long ball paved into the stride of the Assam strikers. Another goal scoring opportunity. There comes the shot. Float inches wide of the woodwork. Could have very well been goal number 5. This is really turning out into a catastrophic show here for Goa. There was nothing that Goa could have done actually. And now Goa just hoping to keep the ball away. 2 minutes of additional time has been given. Go straight to the goalkeeper, who plays it to the far left. Goa on the prowl. Assam happy enough to keep the ball. Goes for a knuckle ball. Plays it towards the player in the far right. That's gone. Goa will try and take the throw in quickly. Try and see if they can goal here. Wonderfully done. Opportunity. Foul being attempted, but not to be. I mean, the tackle being attempted, rather, to be honest. Now Goa trying their very best to try and penetrate from the right, and eventually it's going to be a goal kick. Plays it to the far right now. Another chance here for Assam, but the goalkeeper, the captain, Deep Singh, finally comes out. I mean, had he come out on time, then probably things could have been better. The last goal would not have been conceded. And that's that from the first half. As things stand, Assam has a 4-0 lead. A 4-0 rip-roaring lead over Goa. The goal scorers are Bhushan, Darshit got a brace, and Jitu. We'll now dive into a short breather and return with the second half of the contest. Till then, stay tuned.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Olympian and Arjuna Awardee. Today I am here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19 September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
त्वरित प्रसंस्करण और बिना पूर्व भुगतान प्रभार से सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स प्राप्त करें, वो भी कम ब्याज दर पर। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें मिस्ड कॉल दें 9223901111 पर या अपने नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, Jalahalli. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
Canara Bank presents Canara Premium Payroll Account. Free term insurance and instant overdraft facility. Avail unique advantages and benefits. Experience the best. Discover a world of banking possibilities with Canara Bank API Banking. You deserve the best. Canara Bank, together we can.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स के साथ दीजिए अपने सपनों को रफ्तार। त्वरित प्रसंस्करण और बिना पूर्व भुगतान प्रभार से सेंट व्हीकल लोन्स प्राप्त करें, वो भी कम ब्याज दर पर। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें मिस्ड कॉल दें 9223901111 पर या अपने नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set for the second half of the contest. As Assam still dictates the proceedings by 4-0, Goa will try and find a way out. Try and get themselves a few goals maybe get that opening goal at least, so that they can continue thriving under the pump. And here we go, quickly introducing you to the sides. The team attacking on your frame from the right to left now in pink is Assam, wherein the team attacking on your frame from the left to right in their greens is Goa. And Assam will obviously be hoping that they can extend their lead early on in the second half as well. And Assam now drives forward. They've got a ball to contend for. They'll keep it in their possession and now plays it towards the far left, and that's gone out of play. Taking their time at the moment. And while he was trying to control that first touch, it went slightly haywire. A bit of a push there. Assam desperately trying to keep the ball in play. And that's gone out as well. So obviously it's going to be a throw in here in favor of Goa. Rather in favor of Assam. Apologies. And Assam now trying to build. Coming up with a small step. That is a lovely through ball. The flag has stayed down, is it? No, the flag's gone up. So yes, Assam definitely had a chance. They had a chance of building all the way up front. There's a lovely little trip there, a bit of push and shove. This can be a call to arms for Goa. They'll have to be a lot more composed. They are the ones who should be showing the urgency, and not Assam. Assam now has a clear shy at goal, but again, I think the bit of the entanglement of feet allowed Assam, or rather allowed Goa to recover. It's going to be a throw in now. Goa seems slightly restless at the moment. They have already hit that panic button. I think that needs to come down. I mean, it's understandable you're 4 goals down and you just have 35 now, 33 minutes to equalize. But more than equalizing, you should understand that this game is about building momentum. It's the first game of the tournament. It's understandable that you're down. Just believe in yourself. See what you can do. Small things go a long way. It's not necessary. And to be honest, whichever game you're playing, whether it's football or cricket, it's all those small phases that we talk about. Those small phases to be right. Assam has a chance now. Coming all the way from the left, bombs passed into the box. But eventually, by the time he could take the shot in, that ball somewhat fell on the wrong foot. So before he could unload that effort, that has already gone out of his reach from where he can actually position himself for the shot. Goa somehow has been chasing Ghost in the second half. The first half still had traces of Goa coming back at Assam, where in the second half has seen Goa completely curling itself into a husk, and there aren't any signs of emancipation altogether. Nice square pass to the central channel. Ships it forward once again. Keeps it in play. This is wonderfully orchestrated move here from Assam. They're trying to play those passes. And Goa, what they are trying to do is at the moment they're just clawing their opposition away. This is slightly tricky. And here comes Goa from the left. Maybe and just maybe they could have found a way there. They would have been a happy side. Not to be, however. are still chasing the windmills out there. And Assam comfortably toying with them. And here they drive. Takes their time. Oh, that was intended for the player who was making the run at the far right. Could have been better though. Here's an opportunity for Goa. There comes the cross. And just before it could reach the player stationed at the far right, it's gone out of play. Crucial, timely intervention that allows Assam to keep their 4-goal cushion intact. Corner, however. Here comes the corner. Floating in, opportunity for Goa, but Assam has taken care of. The danger still not over though. And after the ball pinballs into the mix, it eventually has been cleared out of danger. And Assam now has a clear shot at goal. Can they take that? No. That first touch proving to be slightly disturbing there for them. They would have liked things to happen in a better way. And the referee blowing the whistle, putting a bit of halt in the game. Yeah, medical help is needed. The medico now rushing out to the center just to ensure that everything is hunky-dory and the player gets up in time as well. It's not something serious. Minutes of action so far. And now Goa just trying to keep their opposition at bay. Assam, on the contrary, are happy to keep on prowling for opportunities. Now Goa on the move. Nicely takes a step back, plays it to their own player. And that's a lovely ball, not really well taken. Sends the chip forward. That is another lovely delivery. This can be chaos, however, that has gone out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. They're taking their time at the moment. They are in no hurries whatsoever. A bit of a push again. And eventually, it seems that Goa will not have the ball. Assam will eventually take it away. And that's going to be a throw-in though in favor of Goa. Takes a quick throw. And now they push. However, not to be. Short passes. And then steers it further. But Goa intercepts it well. Doesn't really allow the free run to Assam. Another long ball though. Assam can have that free run nonetheless. And sends in a delectable cross. Bombing forward. That can be goal number 5. It is. And to be honest, it is one of the best goals of the morning. And that is because everybody involved in this sequence of action had to act on instinct. That pass, that run, then that effort. The goalkeeper had to come out. There wasn't anything else that he could have done. I don't think the goalkeeper can be blamed in this one. Look at this one. He first brings it down. Then comes the cross. Look at how fast he reached out to the ball. And just before the goalkeeper can pluck it out of his way, he times that chip to perfection. And that goal is a statement. That goal is a testimony to Assam's unparalleled brilliance today morning. Sensational stuff from the boys in pink. And now Goa drives forward as well. But again, kind of a lackluster pass once again. Wonderful work to bring the ball down. Then came the picture-perfect pass. And that chip, timed to perfection. That timing is what must have been dictating the universe to twist and twirl as per its own shenanigans. That is how good it was. It was all about the timing. It was all about those instincts, those split seconds that we talk about. An absolute beauty, to be honest. Oh, that is a lovely piece of work by Assam once again. He keeps on driving and the ball's fallen back for Assam. Shooting space, there comes the shot. Repelled away by the goalkeeper. Oh, this is relentless pressure, unwavering tenacity from Assam. They are closing in on half a dozen goals now. Once again, a closer look at the shot. Look at that. That was powered. That was powered with all his might altogether. Sensational effort indeed. Now the ball going out of play. A nice short pass. Well received there, Assam. Lovely 1-2. Goal scoring chance. Goa intervenes. Oh my word. That could have been another danger, another catastrophe. Only if Assam would have been slightly more decisive. That could very well have gone into the back of the net. And now Goa comes knocking on the doors, but Assam's goalkeeper is right on his money. Short passes between Assam. And here comes the cross straight to the goalkeeper. And that's gone out of play as well. Throw in here in favor of Assam. Bit of stoppage in play right now for an Assam player has gone down. Jersey number 6, he'll need some treatment. And the referee has asked the medico to walk in, is it? No, he looks pretty fine here. They'll drive slowly here. Take their time, not really rush about it. That's how it should be. A bit of twist and turns there. Won't really matter. 49 minutes. 20 more minutes of game time remaining. This This is another lovely long ball. The long balls have been so menacing altogether for Assam. And Assam continues to thrive on them. Another opportunity. There comes the shot for the far post. However, it floats away. It floats away barely, but it does. This is really turning out into something brilliant altogether. You just need to keep on focusing this in, and that's how you do it. Exquisite stuff, to be honest. Here's another chance here, but Goa, before they could pounce upon that, the goalkeeper was already on his feet, stalling away opposition. The referee's blown the whistle. I think the Goa player is down and he'll need some attention. In fact, not one but two players are down there. One from Assam, one from Goa. So obviously, the halt had to be made. And it's good to see that both the players are back up. Another lovely cross towards the far right. This time the Goa, but they cannot keep it under control. The obvious question remains is how does Assam make it? How can they find that sixth goal that they are looking for? Goa at the moment standing tall, not really allowing the opposition to have a say. Fine piece of work here. That's nicely paved onto the path of the Goa player. The goalkeeper came out, almost let the ball slip. Thankfully, though, I think the Goa player will need some treatment. He's gone down. We'll have to see. There, the goalkeeper went for the ball. Yeah, there was a collision. That collision proved to be pretty decisive. At times, things like these happen. You just need to be careful how you are coming up there. These are the goals that are being shown right now. Assam has really had a handful of those goals coming in. Sensational stuff, to be honest. And now Assam on the move from the right. That right wing has been really creating all sorts of wonders for them. There they come again, trying to beat the Goa defender. They do it successfully. Opportunity now. Can this be the half dozen that they are looking forward to? Oh, that's exquisite. The referee is pointed to the spot. That is clearly a foul. He literally pushed him down to his ground. There you go. Till here it's fine, and there comes the body block. So yes, an opportunity for Assam to finally make it 6-0 now. I mean, something that they have really done excellently well. They're all set to drive this penalty. It's the captain himself, Bhushan Singh. Can he make it 6-0? We have seen a penalty saved today morning. What is the fate of the second one? We're all set. And there he goes, Bhushan! Comfortably just chips in over the goalkeeper. As cool, as calm as it gets. This is the captain of Assam showcasing his nerves of steel. Sensational finish. Chipping it with gilt-edge precision. Look at this one. No power, just knew what to do. Veered the goalkeeper of the ball's way. And then comfortably gets the job done. Passes it to the far left now. And another long ball at the moment. Goa stands tall here. No real challenges. Because whatever challenge that had to be, that was kind of already taken care of. The referee just trying to lay down the law. Once again, a closer look at this one will tell you the story. Till here, it's fine. Wonderfully done there by the Goa player. Yeah, that clearly was a foul. The point is, the goalkeeper definitely, ideally should be given marching orders for that. Because he was clear on goal had the goalkeeper been beaten. Assam making a change here. It's not a penalty, it's a free kick for sure, just outside the box. Obviously, the new goalkeeper who will be making his way. Yes, he's okay to get the bib on. In fact, one of the players himself is making the way. So, jersey number 2. He will be donning the gloves because the red card was given. So, ideally, if you need to get a substitute goalkeeper on, you will have to let go of one of your players. But then what Assam does is, Assam says, we are happy to get one of our players on field as the goalkeeper himself. There wasn't much that, but the problem is, like, when you are already leading 6-0, it's okay, you can afford to concede a goal. Because ideally it's a long tournament and you've done a decent job, your team will definitely need you in the second match, if not in this one. There comes the free kick. Oh, the new goalkeeper straight away rising up to the occasion, literally. Team was the goalkeeper of Assam who was given the red card. That is because he had to pull off the challenge, took one for the team. But I personally believe that is not sensibly taking one for the team. If you are sensibly taking one for the team, you know that your team is winning. Even if you concede a goal, it's all right. At times you have got to let the goal go. I mean, it's understandable. It's a matter of pride for the goalkeeper. But you will also have to understand how the entire equation works. Look at the bigger picture. But given the fact that they are just in the schooling phase right now, I mean, they will of course understand the importance of moves like these, understand how this entire thing works. Assam has found that half dozen through the penalty. Another long ball here. Now that they are numerically short, this is where Goa can at least have a go. Try and get a goal for themselves at least. 8 minutes of regulation time remaining, and then I guess 4 to 5 minutes will be added on. However, Assam is well relentless in their pursuit of another goal. Nicely kept in, and does an excellent job of going past his marker. This can be a shooting chance as well. Plays it to the far right. Assam taking their time, building, slowly and steadily headed to safety there, and that has been traded away for a corner. They're going to prepare for that corner. They'll just take their time, and then eventually, when the time is right, they can hammer it towards the goal. There comes the corner opportunity, but goes wide. Goa, just right now, what they'll be thinking is that at the moment they need to knock the ball off. This is another lovely chance, well received by Goa there. Now, by the time Goa can reach out, Assam has made good use of that, and I think another Goa player has actually taken a pop to blow out there. Change happening for Goa. A free kick as well. Decent position to have a free kick from. There comes the free kick, launches it into the box. However, before it could reach any Goa player, Assam had their job well covered. And now Assam is on the break. They are driving faster than ever. But that back turn allowed the Assamese defenders to make their way back into the box. However, that doesn't mean that danger's over. Receives in a pretty fine fashion. And that's eventually cleared away. Well, 5 minutes of regulation time remaining. And as things stand, Assam will happily settle for the scoreline. The fact that they lost their goalkeeper will definitely haunt them. Oh, he wanted to go all with that rainbow flick there. Not really successful. The idea was right though. This is a great opportunity. However, it's not to be. But Assam still has the possession at their feet. Goa snatches it for themselves. And Goa gets something going their way. No, it isn't to be. Assam has still got a lot more space ahead of them. Does a decent job. However, he couldn't really control that, and that will eventually go out of play. Goa taking slow steps right now, not really in the hurry, because they know that there's not much that they can do here. So it's better to be composed and think about how they can turn things around. That's another lovely ball. Assam trying to find a way despite being a man down. A shot may be coming in its way, but Goa defense now looking a lot more resolute. And Assam as well, hungry for that strike, wanted to chip it over. That is how wonderful Assam has been, to be honest. And once again, sensational piece of work. There comes the cross. Can Assam get a seventh here as well? They are trying their very best. Pushes all around and eventually the ball's gone out of play. Now Assam trying to dribble their way past the players. It's not to be. It's gone out for a throw here. Another short pass. Receives that and tries to go forward. Here comes a long ball here. Can Goa latch onto it? At the moment, exhaustion is setting in for Goa. It's becoming a lot more difficult. Again, another lovely ball created out or got into the center there. The last 10 minutes the game, I mean the kind of intensity, the kind of pace that we have seen in the game, that last 10 minutes, things have calmed down slightly. Assam lost their goalkeeper after that foul that somewhat forced them to be shoehorned into their own half. Goa, despite Assam kind of curling up in those last 10 minutes just to protect that cushion entirely. Another nutmeg. And that's the second time in the morning we've seen the nutmeg. Assam comes knocking on the doors again, but this time they'll not find a way. And that was the nutmeg. Again, when you're talking about school football, nutmegs kind of give you a different kind of delight altogether. There comes the corner, not really well cleared. Assam doesn't connect with it either. 70 minutes have elapsed, so now we are in the additional moments. Plays it to the far right. Three minutes of additional time is what we have. Once again, another lovely long ball, beautifully received. However, drags it wide. That would have been a sensational strike again from Assam there. Not to be though. But brilliant football indeed. And Assam has a chance to make it 7-0. Can they keep the ball in? They're trying to get the minus. They'll get a corner though. Wow. This is some serious heat altogether. Not the best of corners, to be honest. Kind of a very grounded and flattened corner. Final 40 seconds of the game. This has been a really long haul. And the goalkeeper clears his lines. Another lovely ball onto the far right. Assam trying to get a cross in. Another corner for Assam. And as a last throw of the dice comes in the corner. And it looks like that it's going to be another corner, is it? Yes. Or I think it's going to be retaken. And the corner comes floating in. But that's that. The final whistle gets blown. Eventually, Assam will walk away with the bragging rights. Sensational stuff. They secure a 6-0 victory over Goa. And despite being a man down, they have managed to keep the scoreline intact in their favor. Well, that's all from this game. This will be your commentator role signing off for now. However, there are a couple of important games coming up in the latter half of the day. So do not forget to tune in to the official YouTube channel of Sportscast, and we will be coming up with incredible encounters one after the other. And that's all though. Assam 6, Goa 0. Till then, quickly take a look at the highlights and see how Assam ravaged Goa.